It's Moore. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks right, lets it fly. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. Ball's incomplete and misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turn...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I love this after a sudden change. You get it mixed up by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Nice grab. It's Tate. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an outbound. The catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Running back has it on a screen now. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Ducks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the back now goes in motion. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. But on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Play action here on first down. Now rolling out to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. He got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. The tight end has got it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Catch made inside the 10. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion, looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First and 10 play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Finds his target, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. The defense getting pushed back.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that will give them the lead now.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw. And they got a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hughes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand on it. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he dropped it. I did not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he can't quite come up with the interception. It would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and he fumbled it. And the coverage team able to bring the return to the ground.
Well, that return might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
A completion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. It's a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just got to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Defense is coming after him. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And this pass is on target, caught. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. Breaks loose at the 45. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On first down, it's play action. pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense is...
He's got it inside the 10. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's brought down to the 16. They've been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
What a catch! Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking to scramble. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.